Hello and welcome to the College of Medical Laboratory Technologists of Alberta resource on how to renew registration. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact the Continuing Competence Manager here at the CMLTA, Natasha Kasongo, at natasha@cmlta.org or contact the office at cmlta@cmlta.org. Let's start with Step 1. Logging into your member profile. Start by typing www.cmlta.org in your internet browser. This will take you to the CMLTA homepage, where you will see a menu bar along the top. In the far right corner, you will see Member Login. Click Member Login. Then click here. This will take you to the login page. Type your username, email, and password. Please note that the CMLTA recommends members to use their personal emails, as work emails may block our essential communications. If you have forgotten your password, there is also a Forgot Password option where you can reset your password. The MLT can then click Login. If the MLT has not logged in a while, they may need to go through another security step. The MLT will be sent a code to their email and need to input that code before they are brought to the member portal homepage. Step 2 is updating your profile information. On the homepage, the MLT must click Renew. They will then be brought to the Profile Update section, where members can update their name if that has changed, their address, and their contact information. MLTs will also be able to see their MLT education and update their 2023 employment status and anticipated practice hours. In this example, I needed to add an employer so the CMLTA is up to date with my current practice locations. It is vital that the CMLTA is up to date regarding your employment status and employer information in case the CMLTA needs to contact them. The MLT has now completed the profile update portion of the renewal process and can click Next. Step 3 is completing the 2023 learning plan. Here the MLT will see general information regarding the Continuing Competence Program and see their learning plan they created last renewal season. Please note that the learning plan cannot be altered but is available for your review. MLTs created 3 to 6 learning goals last renewal season. In this example, the MLT created 6 learning goals and associated plans. After reviewing the learning plan, the MLT must report whether the learning occurred or not and provide the required information and documentation. For what is required for each learning activity, please refer to the documentation guidelines for learning activities available on the CMLTA website. In this example, the MLT completed 4 out of the 6 learning plans created last renewal season and provided information and uploaded supporting documentation when required. If you need further guidance on completing the learning plan, please visit the CMLTA website for examples of created learning plans and completed learning plans. The MLT can also add additional activities if they would like here, but please note that MLT must have completed at least 3 learning goals to go to the next step of the renewal process. Step 4 is creating a 2024 learning plan. Here the MLT will see information regarding the Continuing Competence Program. The first step in creating a new learning plan is to take the self-assessment. In the self-assessment, MLT must review the enabling competencies and determine if they feel competent or if they wish to develop, advance or expand their knowledge, skills, judgments, and attitudes in this enabling competency. Please note that a minimum of 3 enabling competencies must be selected as DEV. After clicking Submit, the MLT can see the enabling competencies they indicated as an area they wish to develop, advance, or expand. The MLT must select a minimum of 3, maximum of 6, to become their learning goals for 2024. The MLT will then be brought to the member login homepage where they will need to go to 2023-2024 Learning Plan. Here the MLT will be able to add information to their learning plan, such as a target date, projected professional activities, and projected professional impacts. If the MLT requires additional guidance on creating a learning plan, as this one will be fast-forwarded, please refer to the examples of creating a learning plan and completed learning plan document available on the CMLTA website. The MLT is now finished completing their 2024 learning plan. Step 5 requires MLTs to complete the jurisprudence exam. Under the 2024 renewal section, the MLT will be able to see if they need to complete the jurisprudence examination. If not yet done, the MLT must click the link and complete the exam with results of 80% or higher. The CMLTA has on its website a Bill 21 resource and a jurisprudence learning module available to all MLTs who are required to pass the jurisprudence exam. Once complete, the MLT can move on to the next step of renewal. Answering the declaration questions. Here, the MLT must answer the good standing declaration questions. If any answers are indicated as yes, the MLT must provide a brief explanation. The MLT must then acknowledge the general, communication, and professional liability insurance declarations. And a final verification declaration. The MLT is now ready to submit their renewal. Step 7: Paying for registration dues. If the renewal application does not require CMLTA review, the MLT will be brought to the Pay Now option. The MLT can then click Pay and input their payment information. Please note that if the MLT renewal requires CMLTA review, they will receive this message and will not be able to pay for their renewal at this time. Once reviewed by the CMLTA and if approved, the regulated member will see an invoice on the member portal homepage. The regulated member can then confirm their registration. On the member portal homepage, the MLT will be able to see their current and future MLT registration. The last step is downloading and printing your CMLTA registration membership. From the member portal homepage, the MLT must click Download Registration and select the appropriate year. This will take the MLT to their MLT practice permit, which they can print and keep. Thank you for watching how to renew registration with the CMLTA. Again, if you have any questions or concerns about the renewal process, please contact Natasha Kasongo or the CMLTA office.